Alright man, what's up with you beautiful people, man? This is a video that I've been prolonging. So I just literally got home from work. Like I'm talking about literally, as soon as I walked through the door, I came in, set my phone, actually set my camera up. I'm filming off my camera this particular video. But I set it up and I had to get rid of it and I had to get to filming, right? So I ain't gonna blabber y'all to death with no intro. We're gonna get into this video. So I'm currently in the process of trying to, I have a full-time job, right? My full-time job that I have right now, I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. It's retail, but I guess I can't tell you. It ain't gonna hurt me saying this at all. But I work at Lowe's. I'm a department supervisor at Lowe's, right? That's not my end goal. That's not what I want to do the rest of my life. But that's my temporary situation because that's what's paying my bills, right? So I've been battling with trying to figure out a way to get what I'm doing, like my side hustle, which is for me, you know, the YouTube in terms of the sports analyst, and even with this channel going to where I can be doing that and not have to work my regular job, right? So it's a process to get there. And along that process, a lot of times, man, we start to lose life starts to consume us because we're going through so much, whether it be debt, financial debt, whether it be problems with your relationship, whether it be problems with your family, something happened to your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousin, whatever the case may be, whatever problems we got, because problems are a part of life, it kind of sidetracks what we had going and what we wanted to do. And we kind of lose sight of that and we focus solely on the job that's there because we're getting instant gratification from that. Like if you go work a 9 to 5, as soon as you start, orientation, all of that, you're getting paid for that. But when you're doing your own business, whether it be YouTube, whether it be a flooring business or whatever business it is you're doing, a lot of times, man, you're doing that for free. So you're putting in rigorous hours and rigorous time and effort into something. You're not seeing $1 investment on it. But you've got to keep going. You keep going with the mindset of, okay, I got to go through this, but I know that eventually this can take off and this can, project me into the life that I feel that I deserve to live, right? So the thing is, the biggest question is, how do you stay going? How do you stay motivated? And this is what I come to realize, right? From my experiences. So my last video, I talked about the power of gratitude, right? So we're going to take the power of gratitude from the last video and we're going to actually apply that to this same video. So the power of gratitude takes you far in life. So here's the thing. So sometimes we have to be appreciative of where we're at. You know what I mean? We have to be appreciative of where we're at. And we have to, give thanks for where we at. Even if where we at isn't where we want to be, it's just where we at. And it's a process. Like we got to go from here to get to there. So, you got to be thankful for the process here. You got to be thankful for the process here. And you got to be thankful for the end result when you get here. But it's all of this that prepared you for this, to be in that position. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like levels in a sense. But you have to find peace within yourself, within that time frame. And what I mean by that, right? Because if we let life dictate what it is that we want to do, then 9 times out of 10, none of us are going to be doing exactly what we want to do. And what I mean by that, you might say, what you mean by that, Rob? Okay, cool. Let me break it down for you, right? So, like I said, we all got side businesses or something that we're working on. So when life starts to kick our asses, whether it's bills, school debt if you went to school, it might be a doctor bill, or etc., right? You got this debt hanging over your head. So you're getting letters saying, hey man, you need to start paying this, or you're getting even garnished like how I was doing, right? It's hard to focus on anything else outside of that, because of that right there. It's just the more immediate thing, right? But also we get so frustrated, and when we're trying to get to that point, it's like we get so frustrated with where we're at because we put a time limit because life is kicking our ass. So we say, man, in the next year, I want to be doing this full time. I don't want to be doing this no more. So now you're trying to rush the process. So like I say, you got to understand, like, it's the process that's really the thing that you have to endure to get to where you need to go. But when you start trying to rush the process, you start to frustrate yourself mentally. You say, you know what, man, forget this. Let me just focus on this because I know one thing. This is a consistent paycheck. This ain't a consistent paycheck. And the way it's looking, I told myself that a year from now, man, I might still be doing this from 2 years, 3 years and still not getting paid on it. you know, getting paid from it. But when you're able to live life, slow life down and live it on your terms and deal with the problems that come up, but never get so consumed with this, a time limit, this is what I want. It's okay to have a goal and have an expectation. I'm not saying that. But sometimes you have to be realistic with the goals and the expectations. Sometimes you have to give yourself little bitty milestones until you get to that big thing. That way it's like, okay, cool. I'm not here yet, but look at where I'm here. Look at where I'm at. So this is it, and look at where I'm at. But if I don't have those little milestones, it's always going to look like this. You know, you can't even see it in frame. That's what I'm saying. That's how far it's going. It's how far it's going to seem when you don't have those individual goals lined up. Because it's like no matter how hard you're working and no matter how much progress you're actually making, you're sidetracking all of that because you're so focused on this. And I noticed that with me, that be my biggest thing. You know, when I get to telling myself, man, things ain't going good at my job, man. F that place, F them people, man. Man, another year, man, I'm trying to be done doing that. So you're going into work every day with a chip on your shoulder in terms of like, you know, you waiting for that FU money. You waiting for this to pay off so you can come back to your boss and say, you know what, F you, here go you. And, you know, throw all your stuff off like Antonio Brown did against the New York Jets. But it's like, realistically, you got to stop looking for the FU money and you got to just start embracing the journey. And like I said, that's not saying that life isn't still going to kick your butt. Life is going to kick your butt numerous amount of times. You know, your whole life itself is all about what you can take. That's what it's all about. The most successful people, it's about how much they took. Man, you hear success stories from guys coming from, you know, homeless, sleeping on the streets, this, that, and the third, and making it into this big name success or whatever the case may be, you know. So but it's all about overcoming. It's about how much you can take. Like, it's a quote from Rocky Balboa, the movie, and he was talking to his son, and he was like nobody's gonna hit as hard as like, he was like, you, me, nobody. He's like, but it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep coming forward, how much you can take and keep going forward. And he was like, that's how winning is done. But ultimately, that's what it's all about. You got most people that once they even get touched, I quit, I give up, I'm done. They don't want to do it no more. I'm one of them at times. With this channel, I made a video saying, okay, well, I know that the views ain't gonna be where I want to be right now, but I'm gonna keep going. As soon as I made that video to get the views I wanted, guess what? I'm back on again. You know, I let my relationship that I was going through, my breakup, I let that linger on and say, okay, that was gonna be my excuse for things. Oh, I'm still going through my breakup. So I'm giving myself an excuse because I know I need to be back on what I'm saying I need to be on. But I'm saying that, I'm getting into that to say, I know sometimes I kind of jump all over the place, but I'm saying that to say that you have to be prepared to take damage in life. You just have to be. It's inevitable. So be sturdy. Keep your feet planted firmly. You know, keep your hands up. You know, sometimes you might gotta. You know, sometimes they throw something, you might gotta parry. You know what I mean? But make sure you throwing and make sure you getting out of there too. But keep them hands up. That's all you can do. As long as your hands is up, it minimizes the damage. Now, if you just sit there and let life beat on you, then yeah, life is gonna tell you a lie. But if you at least, you know, keep your head bobbing, keep your hands up, try to parry when you can, try to, you know, slip, all that. You know, be able to flow with life in a sense. You know what I mean? But I like the way I look doing it. I ain't gonna lie, I look a little professional. You know what I mean? I look a little professional. Hit him with a hook, hit him with an uppercut. You know what I mean? Jab, you know. But I look a little professional doing that. I did like the way I look doing that. But you know, that's what it's all about, though, man. Finding a way to find peace within yourself at that particular moment, and that's gonna carry you on, because even when you get from this level and get to here, it's still gonna be a level that you probably want to reach 9 times out of 10. So guess what? You still gonna have to have that mind frame of being appreciative of where you're at and finding peace within yourself at that particular moment in your life, and that's going to create avenues for you and create, you know, those lanes for you that you want to get accomplished. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, this channel is not me being a teacher. It's me learning with you guys, you know what I mean? Because I'm coming on here and I'm just speaking based off experiences that I went through, you know what I mean? Somebody else might have went through these experiences too well before me. They just didn't really know how to articulate it and put it together, or they just didn't know about YouTube, you know what I mean? I think it's a lot of good that comes from YouTube, because it gives you access to people that you would have never had access to. So it's guys that thinks like me somewhere in Maryland or somewhere in Utah, But before YouTube and social media, man, unless I went there or that person went here, or somehow by the luck of the universe, we just ended up in the same vicinity at some point, we would never meet each other. But now we have this to where I could be talking to a guy in Maryland from my house in Louisiana. You know what I mean? So we got to really capitalize on a lot of these social media opportunities. But this channel, man, is to keep all of us going, man. I know a lot of people, you know, I talk to, myself, my sister, you know, friends that I got outside of, you know, on the outside of, you know, YouTube and outside of my job. And, you know, we all just call each other and try to uplift each other with positivity, man, to try to keep going, because life is rough and life is hard. But, you know, like I said, we got to make sure that we keep each other sharp. You know, like I say, my favorite saying, and I'm going to get that marketed with this channel, probably branded it, you know, steel sharpens steel, iron sharpens iron. So, you know, we got to make sure that we, you know, we keep each other in line, making sure we checking up on each other in terms of mental health, man, you know, just because all these things are very, 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 very important. I need to make a video on mental health too. But, you know, we just make sure we keep each other on point, man. We striving, we trying to make them, we're all trying to accomplish a common goal, and our goals might be different. This person might be trying to fight alcoholism. This person might be trying to fight, you know, an addiction to weed or to sex or to food. This person might be trying to become a coach. This person might be trying to become vice president. Like, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life, you can come to this channel and listen to me talk, and I'm gonna have other people come on here eventually, and we're gonna talk and just kind of, you know, play mental gymnastics with each other, you know what I mean? But it's all about, you know, keeping each other on point. But, man, that is it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe, because like you guys can see, I'm coming consistent. I ain't gonna say every day, but I'm gonna try to get into the routine of doing at least every other day, and eventually be able to do this, you know, on a day-by-day thing, you know what I mean? But, like I said, that's it for this video, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out this thing. Peace.